A man was bored in playing with a small knife on the boat. The next second, the river water gushed out from the deck. When he turned around, he was unexpectedly spotted by a beautiful woman. So he quickly tried to block the hole with his foot. Just then, the enemy suddenly attacked. The man picked up a machine gun and started firing like crazy. The bullets piled up at his feet, forming a small hill, and he was almost buried alive by them. And the enemies were really cooperative, getting eliminated one after another in an orderly line. In the end, the man used a hand grenade to end the battle. But he himself was also blown up into the air by the grenade. He fell from the sky right in front of his teammates and his head went straight into the ground. It took his teammates a long time to pull him out. When the woman saw that he was injured, she directly tore off a piece of her clothes to use as a bandage. When a teammate beside her saw this, he quickly said that he was injured too. Without a word, the woman tore off another piece. When the black teammate saw this, he quickly bit his finger. The woman even tore off her sleeve. As a result, the other teammates followed suit one after another. Soon, they arrived at the enemy's base. The man decided to sneak in through the iron gate. He took out a dagger and used its hidden function. It took him a full 2 hours to finally make a hole in the iron net. But the next second, in order to ease the awkwardness, all his teammates pretended not to see it. In order not to alert the enemy, a teammate set up a rocket launcher. As soon as the enemy opened the door, they launched an attack directly. Some enemies in the distance noticed them and also fired a shell, which solved the problem. The woman took out a scope with 8x magnification and focused it manually. Her methods were quite ruthless. Of course, the most powerful one was the protagonist. He aimed hard and fired, but the enemy unexpectedly dodged. He fired more than a dozen arrows in a row, but none of them hit the target. At this time, there were no more arrows on his back, and the enemy also found him. The man reacted quickly. He immediately picked up a rooster on the ground, drew his bow and shot the arrow. With a puff sound, the arrow was shot out. After taking care of the enemies outside, they came to the prisoner jail. The man picked up a mop and was just about to steal the key when he accidentally poked the enemy in the eye. Then he poked the enemy in the ear. After giving the enemy's face a massage one by one, the man finally got the key. But when he threw the key to the hostage, he didn't throw it hard enough. At this time, even the prisoner couldn't stand it anymore and overcame the difficulties to pick up the key by himself. But as soon as the door was opened, the enemy was woken up. The hostage quickly picked the most powerful weapon and knocked the enemy unconscious with one blow. But this also triggered the alarm. The enemies rushed in like a tide. The hostage rushed out with a mortar. As soon as the enemy saw him, he fired a shell and directly blew the enemy into a meat patty, which stuck to the wall and couldn't be scraped off. The man took advantage of the chaos to rescue the other hostages. According to the map of the base, they found the enemy's lair. Just as he was about to launch an attack, an enemy stopped him. The two of them shot at each other for 20 minutes, but neither of them could hit the other. The man was so angry that he secretly cheated and started firing wildly. The enemies kept falling